people that are up to 50 years, if they are still in the street hustling, if they are still visiting their offices every day to keep the paycheck coming, if people in their 70s, in their 60s, in their late 60s, in their late 70s are still showing up, they are still putting the energy, they are still going to work consistently daily to maintain that paycheck, to make sure that the cash flow comes in, then you in your 20s, why don't you have anything? Who told you that there should be a specific time to strike in life? There should be a specific year or age that you should reach before you start to re-strategize, before you start to save, before you start to look out for investment plans, before you start to invest, before you start to pay attention to your future life. Who told you? If all these old men, if they are still, because sometimes I'm a very observant person, I look around and I ask some deep questions. The problem is not how I'm living today. Forget about how I'm living today. That's not really my problem. Though we live every day and we enjoy life every day and all that, but believe me, if you don't put any system in place, if you don't put any plan in place, you will wake up at 40, you will wake up at 60, you wake up at 50, you'll be like, so time flies. You will not be remembering all those things that you should have done now in your 20s. And all those regrets is not something that you will talk boldly. It will be only you. You will be talking to yourself and you will live a life of regret. Though at that end you might have family, have wife and have children and all that. But how to live life if you try to assess your environment, try to pick signals, try to question some patterns, try to challenge some things, try to know so that you will know whether you are in that right track or not. The problem is not how you are feeling today, how you are living today. The problem is not that you don't have money today. The problem is not that you are broke today. When the greatest problem will hit you is when you wake up at 40, when you wake up at 60, realizing that you have been building around breeze, you have been building your life around chance, that when the wind will blow, your life will scatter. So try and assess your life. If those in their 50s, those in their late 70s, late 60s, if they are still showing up, those papa, those mama, they show up every day, they put in the work. So who are you? Why don't you start planning now? Why don't you start hitting the ground running now? Imagine you having a saving every money that comes to your hand, each passing day in this your 20. Let's assume by 40 you will have retired. I'm telling you, by 40. And planning is very essential in every young man's life. When you have refused to plan life, you have failed woefully, 100%, even without starting.